I heard 4 or 5 rapid-fire shots, and I'm thinking, well...
What witnesses are saying about an officer-involved shooting in Beloit. Also, normalcy returns to Mifflin Street today after police arrested 80 people at its annual block party. And we're following the growing number of campus protests in support of Palestine across the country as UW prepares for their own demonstration. That's all coming up at 5:30. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jalen Banks. We begin with breaking news out of Beloit. One person is in the hospital after an officer-involved shooting took place in Beloit this morning. Police closed off the 1700 block of Ashland Avenue. The person shot was transported to a local hospital, and their condition is currently unknown. No officers were injured during this incident, and here's what neighbors in the area had to say about what they saw happen.
A guy came out of the house and was carrying some swords or knives or something. I'm assuming the police shot him, and then the neighbor down there said that she come out of the house and the guy was laying in the street, and then the ambulances came.
An officer-involved shooting was confirmed at the location. The Wisconsin Department of Justice's criminal investigation will lead the investigation and provide additional updates. And switching gears now, let's get a look at your first warn forecast with meteorologist Buddy Reeves. Buddy, we had some precipitation stick around today.
Yeah, we did. Cloud cover and some light rain showers continued across most of southern Wisconsin for today, but luckily it was more quiet than it was this time yesterday when we were watching severe weather. Take a look at radar 3000 right now. You can see we are just tracking a couple of showers across Dane County and portions of Sauk County right now. Temperatures right now are around 49 degrees, so this is definitely 30 degrees cooler than it was this time yesterday, which is suppressing some of the severe weather that we were expecting today. So that warm front is down near the Illinois state border. So the bottom line to all this is severe weather threat is low for tonight, mostly near Illinois and points south, but any isolated thunderstorms that we do see is going to produce some gusty winds and some small hail. Coming up in Maine weather, we'll talk about the chances of showers and thunderstorms and the warm up that's coming up.
All right, we'll see you then. Normalcy returns to Mifflin Street today. Over 10,000 celebrated the annual Mifflin Street block party on Saturday. Madison police say they arrested more than 80 people for minor alcohol-related offenses, and 6 were booked into the Dane County Jail. Police say additional citations are possible and final numbers will be released next week. More than 150 officers worked the event. MPD says their focus yesterday was on safety, saying they were, quote, not going to arrest their way out of everything.
85% of the people going to this event are here for a great time, to enjoy themselves and let off steam.
In 2023, only 44 people were arrested. The block party began 55 years ago as a student-led protest against the Vietnam War. UW-Madison is preparing the campus community for an expected pro-Palestinian demonstration tomorrow. According to an Instagram post, the Students for Justice in Palestine group at UW-Madison is planning a demonstration for Monday at 9 a.m. Details are sparse at the moment. UW-Madison supports the right to freedom of speech and expression, but is warning of potential consequences to students who do not follow campus protest policies. And there were more arrests on college campuses yesterday as some universities seek to close their gates to outsiders. But pro-Palestinian protests and encampments continue to spread. Bradley Blackburn has the latest.
At Northeastern University in Boston Saturday, more than 100 demonstrators were arrested. In Indiana, state troopers in riot gear arrested dozens of protesters who ignored orders to take down tents. And in Los Angeles Saturday night, the University of Southern California closed its campus to anyone but residents after protesters returned to the school. The LAPD issued a tactical alert. At campuses across the country, pro-Palestinian protesters continue to call for universities to divest from companies that do business with Israel. The images have spread worldwide. In Gaza, these messages seen written on refugee tents Saturday. But many Jewish students say they're encountering anti-Semitism.
I, like many students, fear that the extremist rhetoric could at any moment become real violence.
At Washington University in St. Louis, hundreds chanted to free Gaza.
Do you think that Hamas should release the U.S. and Israeli hostages?
To be honest, I think that's like a little bit of a I'm not sure I agree with the framing of that question.
At Cal Poly Humboldt, where students continue to occupy administrative buildings, the school says it is now enforcing a hard closure of campus. And at Columbia University, the administration banned one student protest leader after videos surfaced of them saying, quote, "Zionists don't deserve to live." An encampment remains up on the lawn where commencement ceremonies are still scheduled for May 15th. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
USC has canceled its main commencement ceremony over what they call safety concerns. And coming up after the break, understand your homeowner's insurance policy before you need it. We'll walk you how to file a claim and get you the most out of your insurance coverage in our latest Consumer Reports. And a measles case was reported in Dane County, how the number of measles cases compare from 2022 to 2023 globally.
Everyone wants to hire people who are ready to work and passionate about what they do. People that are ready for an opportunity, a job, a career. They just need you to believe in them. Thinkability Wisconsin, providing workforce support for people with disabilities and their employers. They're ready to work and shape the future. All you have to do is start with yes. Join the movement at thinkabilitywi.org.
This is me, and this was my stubborn body fat. My name's Adrian, and Sonobello changed my life.
Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
After having 2 kids, my body, it changed a lot. I tried everything to lose the fat, but nothing seemed to work.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, back, chin, and more.
I've seen such dramatic results. My tummy is gone, my double chin is gone, and my hourglass shape is back. This was the mommy makeover that I deserved.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-357-3263 or go to sonobello.com.
We are following those stories very closely with team coverage when breaking news happens.
We continue to follow a tense situation in Janesville.
Trust News 3 Now to alert you. Lock your doors, stay inside. The Dane County Sheriff's Office looking for a pair of people, a man and woman who they say are armed, to keep you informed.
The scene is still very active here on Highway 51.
And to help you stay safe. Your trusted source for breaking news and continuous coverage. News 3 Now, moving forward. You're watching News 3 Now at 5:30, moving forward.
Before Mother Nature packs a punch in your home, know what to do after she leaves town. We're talking about understanding your homeowner's insurance policy before you need it. Whether it's a storm, flood, or fire, Consumer Reports walks you through how to file a claim and get you the most out of your homeowner's insurance coverage.
Safety first. Start the claim process only when it's safe and okay for you to be there. Contact your insurer. As soon as possible, document everything. Take plenty of photos and videos. Make a list of what was damaged and needs repair. If you can't get to your property, ask your insurer how to proceed to get the process moving. And make sure you are there when the adjuster visits so you see what they see. Document all contacts with your insurer. Keep detailed notes. And keep every receipt. You'll want these if there's a disagreement or you end up in court.
After talking to your insurer, do the stopgap work. That is, the repairs you need to do to make sure there isn't further damage. For example, having the plumber come to turn off the water.
A standard homeowner's insurance policy covers damage to the structure and personal property, up to certain limits and minus your deductible. Replacement cost coverage pays to rebuild your home and replace stolen or damaged items at today's prices. Actual cash value coverage pays to rebuild your home and replace stolen or damaged items, but factors in depreciation.
If it's minor damage, like a few $1,000s, you might not want to file that claim, because your insurer could come back and charge you more in premiums later. And if you filed several claims within a short period of time, your insurer could dump you.
But there might be exceptions after some storms. Take water damage. Small spots on a wall or ceiling could indicate a bigger mess inside a wall or attic. Reporting it now shows you've reported promptly. Finally, you might want to turn to someone called a public adjuster if it's a large claim, like a total loss. They work on your behalf and represent you, but it'll cost you. In some states, a public adjuster's fees are capped at 10 to 12% of the insurance payout. Other states have no percentage caps, and adjusters charge an hourly or flat fee. This is Ashley Prieto.
And just a reminder, you can also file a complaint with your state's insurance department. And coming up next on News 3 Now at 10, Buddy Reeves returns with a full check of your First Warn forecast when we return.
We can do this just as well as anyone that's not on the spectrum.
And the late Dr. Daryl Trefford devoted his life to proving that.
In My Time for Kids series, I'll explore the legacy of this extraordinary psychiatrist.
Starting Monday at 6.
Having whiter teeth is more important than ever with social media. Don't get caught with yellow teeth. Get power swabs, and you'll be sure you always look your best.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised. My husband was so excited that he wanted to run out and get it. He said, "What have you been trying?" I said, "Well, I've tried this product called Power Swab." And he said, "I can't believe how white your teeth are." From that point on, I've been sold.
Power swabs are guaranteed to whiten your teeth up to 2 shades after the first application. After 5-minute daily treatments for a week, your teeth will be an average of 6 shades whiter. Power swabs will whiten natural teeth and remove stains from veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns.
Power Swabs has made a really big difference in lifting the stains and making my smile more beautiful.
This is a Power Swab smile.
This is a Power Swab smile.
Go online or scan the code on your screen right now to receive 50% off. You'll also receive the Power Swabs Stain Out Quick Stick, absolutely free. And in addition, you will also get free shipping. Order right now.
Shop family-owned Brothers Maine for our large selection, low-price deals, and free delivery on top brands like Cafe, Hotpoint, and GE Appliances. From sales to install, we do it all. Feel great about your purchases. And feel like family at Brothers Maine.
Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows, because when you buy 2, you get 2 free.
Hurry! Champion's Buy 2, Get 2 free sale is for a limited time.
That's a great deal. Thanks.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I?
I can't believe I have no lines in my face. It's a facelift in a jar.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. We've created the best offer yet with our Plexiderm 10-Minute Challenge. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. So if under eye bags and wrinkles make you look tired and older, try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5:30. Moving forward.
The number of measles cases in the world doubled from 2022 to 2023, according to the World Health Organization. There were more than 171,000 cases globally in 2022, but that number went up to 320,000 cases in 2023. Almost half the cases have been in Europe. As of this Friday, the U.S. has had 128 cases this year. Technically, measles was eliminated from the U.S. in 2000, meaning there was no spread within the country. And here locally, the Wisconsin Department of Health Services has confirmed a case of the measles in Dane County. While the person infected lives in Dane County, DHS says they travel to and work in Rock County. Right now, Public Health, Madison, Dane County, and Rock County Public Health are working to identify anyone who could have been exposed. Here's a list DHS is sharing where people have or may have been exposed in public locations. Cases of measles are rare in Wisconsin due to high vaccination rates, but the disease is very contagious and can cause serious health issues for those not vaccinated against it. An estimated 1 in 10 older Americans has valvular heart disease, but it is often missed during a routine exam. Now, a new stethoscope using AI is helping doctors detect valve problems before they become more serious. Dr. Malika Marshall has more.
74-year-old Greg McLean has no history of heart valve problems, but his doctor is using new technology to make sure. Before Greg left the house, his wife asked what would happen if they found something.
We have discussed it, but it's a good thing, isn't it, if we catch something before it becomes too late?
Normally, blood flows from one heart chamber to another, passing through little doors called valves that open and close. But if there's a problem with one of the valves, blood flow becomes turbulent, causing a whooshing or raspy sound called a murmur. Only about 40% of murmurs can be detected during a physical exam by a clinician with a regular stethoscope. But this new stethoscope and this new technology is changing that. It's called an AI-enhanced stethoscope, and it transmits sounds from the patient's heart to an iPad or smartphone.
The AI analyzes the sounds, and it tells you if there's any murmurs or not.
An ongoing study involving more than 350 patients over 50 with risk factors for heart disease finds when it comes to detecting murmurs, this new stethoscope is twice as effective as a standard one.
I'm excited because this study demonstrated that using an AI-enhanced stethoscope will lead to early detection of valvular heart disease and eventually improving outcomes in our patients.
While the technology is promising, Dr. Moshe Ransier says it's not a substitute for a clinician's physical exam. As for Greg...
As you can see, Greg, there's no murmurs detected.
Good.
And I concur with the findings, so you're good.
Which means Greg can return home to his wife with greater peace of mind. Dr. Melika Marshall, CBS News, Lawrence, Massachusetts.
Well, the severe weather went, but some rain stuck around for how long that might be here. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Buddy?
Yeah, thanks so much, Jalen. Yeah, today was a much different day than yesterday was when we were dealing with severe weather across most of southern Wisconsin. Today, the cloud cover kind of kept things at bay, so the severe weather chance is actually quite a bit lower today, but we can't rule out a possible isolated thunderstorm as we head on into your evening hours. Taking a look at the three things you need to know. We will have some showers overnight tonight. Going to be more of the spotty type. Not going to cover all of southern Wisconsin, just kind of a hit and miss shower type. Then we will turn breezy on your Monday before we start to turn unsettled as we head on into your midweek with some chances of showers and thunderstorms. Now, yesterday, storm reports across the region. We did have some hail reports up near Cross Plains and Wanakee, up to an inch in diameter size hail. And we also had some down just north of Monroe and also near Grant County, a wind gust near Platteville at 58 miles per hour. But right now, rainfall estimates, when we did have that system come across yesterday, we did have some slow-moving thunderstorms that moved across southern portions of Dane County and portions of Rock County. And you can see here 2.2 inches, 4.1, and 3.0 as we head further west from Madison. So some beneficial rain across portions of southern Wisconsin where they did see that severe weather. Now, right now, we just have some spotty showers down near Platteville, north of Monroe, and south of Madison right now, but we expect just some scattered showers overnight. Nothing severe in the forecast. So the bottom line, severe weather threat is low for tonight. Mostly near the Illinois border. If we do see any severe weather, we're under a marginal risk, but it's being trimmed back as we speak. So don't expect much, but any isolated thunderstorms, we could see some gusty winds and some small hail with that up to pea size. Taking a look at tonight, 6:30 tonight. Look for temperatures to actually rise as we head into the overnight hours and some scattered showers just to the west of Madison with temperatures right around 60 degrees. And then as we head into your afternoon hours, some scattered clouds. It is going to be breezy on your Monday with gusts up to 20 miles per hour, but temperatures should stay in the 60s. After that, we look at rain chances on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and that is going to continue into the forecast as we take a look at the 7 to 10 day forecast. 60s on your Monday, then 70s with some PM storm chances. Then look for temperatures to kind of dip into the middle 60s by your Thursday and Friday. And then late next week, we get back up into the 70s. And actually, looking at long-range models, we could actually be in the mid-70s by Wednesday of the following week.
I would take the mid-70s if it didn't mean that we were getting some rain, but I know that we need it, especially today, you know, some calmer weather. But I know our farmers and people that grow things, they definitely need it because we've been stuck in that drought.
So we got some beneficial rain yesterday, though, out of all of it.
All right, well, sounds good. Thank you, buddy. And still to come in sports, a big night for the Bucks. Andrew gives you one final update before Game 4. Next on News 3 Now.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
The Honda you want is here. Get a great offer on the stylish HR-V or the Civic. Which car and driver called fun to drive? There's never been a better time to drive in the moment with Honda. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Dad, are you certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint, your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Susan Simon, News 3 Now at 4 and 5, weekdays moving forward.
We are about 10 minutes from tipping off Game 4 between the Bucks and the Pacers, and Milwaukee might need a miracle tonight. The team has officially listed not only Giannis, but also Damian Lillard out for tonight's contest. Without either of their superstar duo, Chris Middleton and the Bucks bunch will try to even up the series in front of a raucous crowd in Indiana. And really a good Pacers team that has had Milwaukee's number all season long. It's been a rough offseason for Wisconsin men's basketball. They've lost 7 players to the transfer portal, but finally added a player of their own today. Cameron Hunter is a walking bucket. He missed this past season due to injury, but averaged 15.5 points per game in his first 2 seasons at Central Michigan. It's been a tough season for Wisconsin softball, but heading down the final stretch, they've turned a corner, winning 6 of their last 11. And today, they had a shot to take a series on the road at Indiana against a Hoosier team that has 19 more wins than Wisconsin. Big reason for this Badger turnaround is standing at the dish. Emmy Wells, her 3rd homer of the weekend. It's a 3-run shot. And then I love this right here. You hit a home run, you get to wear the big hat. And then later, Hillary Blomberg says, Emmy, anything you can do, I'm pretty sure I can do too. A 3-run bomb of her own, and folks, you know the rules. You hit a homer, you get to wear the big hat. Badgers win a big series. 7-1 is your final. Brewers got clobbered by the Yankees yesterday, but still have a shot to win the series today. 5th inning, Jake Bauers helping the cause. The Brewer newcomer blasts a 3-run jack to tie the game at 4s, his 2nd tater of the season. But then in the 6th, bases loaded for the Bombers, and former Madison Mallard, Jose Trevino, coming through with a 2 RBI base hit. This one got ugly fast. The Yankees plated 7 in the inning. Crew lose 15-5.
What's up, man? How you doing? Well, get your jackets. Green bag.
That is brand new Packers quarterback Michael Pratt. He was in a pool when he received the call that he was being drafted by the Packers this year. A really, really cool story. Excited for him, a 7th rounder out of Tulane. Meanwhile, Quintez Cephas signed with the Buffalo Bills today. The former Badger was reinstated by the NFL last week after serving a 1-year suspension for violating the NFL's gambling policy. Now he's got a second chance and heads to a team that needs receiver help. Big game for the Bucks tonight, and I don't know quite how they pull that off tonight, Jalen. Without Damian Lillard, without Giannis. but you kind of have to. I mean, you're coming back to Milwaukee. You don't want to be down 3-1.
You have Bobby Portis, you have Chris Middleton, you have Brooke Lopez. They still have some pieces, but what's your prediction? Do you have one by chance?
I do have a prediction. Jalen, I got to show you something. I wore my bacon socks today.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. Because I think the Pacers are going to get burnt tonight by the Bucks.
Really?
I got the Bucks big. I want Malik Beasley. I want Chris Middleton. I want the guys. Get it back to Milwaukee 2-2. Go burn the Pacers tonight.
All right, well, come 10 o'clock, hopefully you were correct. Well, sounds good. Thank you, Andrew. We'll be back with more after this.
Check this out, the newest fantasy game from DraftKings. Just pick between 2 and 6 players and choose if they're going to have more or less of a stat. They compete against others for cash prizes. It's that simple. Okay, let's try it. Do you want more Kevin Hart or less Kevin Hart now? No? Don't answer that.
Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app today and score $50 in Pick 6 credits instantly when you play a $5 first pick set. The crown is yours.
What?
Chevy Equinox has been ranked #1 by J.D. Power for dependability and new vehicle quality among compact SUVs. In other words, it's really good right from the start. Chevy Equinox.
Do that again.
Connected by OnStar. Qualified lessees can get this Equinox for $269 a month.
See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
I remember coming home from school and pounding on the door, but my mother wouldn't answer. She'd be passed out inside. You know, my mother had a drug abuse problem. She struggled with addiction to prescription pills her whole life. But today with fentanyl, one pill, just one pill can kill. So I've worked with Republicans to stop the flow of fentanyl that's poisoning families across Wisconsin. I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message. This fight hits close to home.
Everyone deserves a fulfilling job. But for people with disabilities, the barriers can be overwhelming. It's time to open the door to new possibilities. People with disabilities are getting the education, skills, and training needed to thrive in a wide variety of industries. And they're ready for an opportunity, a job, a career. Thinkability Wisconsin. All you have to do is start with yes. Join the movement at thinkabilitywi.org.
All right, buddy, lots of precipitation last 2 days. What should they expect at home?
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a little bit quieter as we head on into your Monday with temperatures in the middle 60s. Then as we head on into your work week, look for unsettled weather to start on your Tuesday and through your Friday. Then temperatures will warm up into the 70s and possibly get into the mid 70s by the following week.
I just want a few days of sun, but I guess I'll have to wait a little bit longer. Sounds good. We'll see you back here at 10 o'clock.